another channeled message. Let's put the cards down. We have the Devil. I'm going to put him up here. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Six of Pentacles. And last but not least, the Emperor in reverse. So I'm going to read the other energies before I read the energies in front of us. So we have a job, work, flightiness, shyness, creativity, con artists. It could be a factor. Since we have mixed energy here, I'm going to read the full meaning. So we have work or career that you enjoy, creativity that you get to express, a con artist that does not get to take advantage of you. We also have on the flip side, we have the opposite of that, which is work or career that you do not enjoy, creativity that you do not get to express, and a con artist that takes advantage of you and steals your money. We also have somebody by the description of red hair, petite to average, light-footed, and stealth walker. So this could be somebody you work with or somebody that's kind of an annoyance. Then we have an authority figure, boss, parents, weight, lifestyle, or a bear or bears. Could be a sports team. So we have authority figures who show you support, a lifestyle that supports your health, teddy bears, parents, and bosses whom you like. On the flip side, we have authority figures who are not supportive of you. We have a lifestyle that harms your health. We also have ferocious bears. We have parents and bosses whom you dislike. This is a description of a curvy, heavy, burly, voluminous person with body hair, or a teddy bear. Might be a person or an actual teddy bear. The next description we have gossip, communication, small talk, verbal, or social media. There's twins involved here. So there could be somebody mirroring you. There could be twin flames. There could be a soulmate visual, or there could be somebody who's literally a twin of somebody else. So there's two sides of this too. There's harmless chat, gossip that does no wrong, communication that resolves issues, having fun with social media, and then on the flip side we have harmful chat, gossip that hurts other people, communication that goes nowhere, and social media causing trouble and burdens on other people. Then we have this card, which is interesting. We have children, little, small, childish people. We have innocence and new beginnings. So we have, did I do the, no I didn't. So on the last card, I didn't do the description. It was distinctive nose, good reflexes, sharp, small eyes, chatty, and smooth talker. So that's the gossipy people. So you might see somebody with small eyes and be like, that's the one. Alright, so the child card. We have children, small, smallish, childish person, innocence, new beginnings. Children that mean no harm, an issue, smaller than you thought it was, and a new beginning that you wanted. And then on the flip side, we have children that are mean and harmful, a opportunity smaller than you thought it was going to be, and a new beginning that you didn't want in the first place. The description of this person or things could be petite, short, dainty, baby-faced, or innocent look to them. Oh boy. And then we have the last card, which is messages, news, a visitor, sports, comings and goings. So we have happy messages, we have nice news, we have post arriving, welcoming visitors, things coming into your life, winning at sports, unhappy messages, terrible news, unwelcome visitors, things leaving your life before you are ready, losing at sports, a post going missing. Sorry. And that description is athletic, fit, strong, quick, slender, well dressed, elegant looking. So that could be anybody. So that's how it goes. Anyway, the rest of the reading is under the description of these couple of channels that I've read before. We have comfort seeking, empathetic, intuitive, and a bit aloof. We have you prefer to focus on creative expression, so others definitely see you as a complete original. We have somebody who wishes to communicate, has something to express, and always finds several persons or people to listen. Can create a lot of regrets for things you've said, sharing other secrets, or feeling as if you'll never be understood. We can see a person of earthly pleasures and the search for love and hedonism and satisfaction. And there is the last one, which is there is no knowing in which responsibility falls under whose jurisdiction. So this could be a lawsuit. I always love a good lawsuit. But I feel like this is going to be like a bunch of people talking at each other and it's not going to get anywhere. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about the Devil card. The Devil card is temptation material, possessions, slave to desires, unhealthy obsession, unlocked into a relationship, holding back natural energy, and entrapment. The Five of Wands is rivals, competition, taking a risk, making decisions, taking action, a long battle. Then we have the Ten of Swords, a low point in life, preparing for happiness, hitting rock bottom, accepting darkness, better days coming. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is good choices made, having options, decisions you're happy with, being in the position to choose, searching for purpose, choices, daydreaming. So that cannot be good. There's also a love line here too. It's kind of weird. We have chaotic and confessing love life, avoiding romantic decisions, clarity about love. So there could be somebody who's confused about their love relationship at the moment. And the Hanged Man, the wheels start turning, a change is afoot. The Ace of Wands in reverse is lack of motivation, disturbing event, feeling sick, self-doubt, and stagnation. We have Six of Pentacles, right side, right? We have help being given, socialization, people offering their assistance, others around you being charitable, gifts, presents, feeling accepted, clarity, experiencing love, sharing, generosity, rewards, socialization, non-refundable or limited funding. So that's interesting with the Six of Pentacles. Alright. And then the last one is the Emperor, which is being immature, loss of being an authoritative figure, unable to show discipline, control, father figure, stable. So I feel like somebody here is kind of all over the place. There's somebody that's gossiping about you, or somebody that's close to you and talking about your relationship in like a a work setting, trying to make you feel bad. There's also some people that might be asking questions about you. I would watch them very closely. If they have small eyes and athletic build, or they're dressed like a professional, I would be worried. Because they always want you to fall, don't they? They're always trying too hard too. But anyway, let's be aware of that. I think somebody's trying to take your position. You could be the boss's favorite, or have a high authority in some group of friends. But with all groups, there's always an authority figure, and you might be that authority figure that tells them what to do, tells them what's going on, tries to be a high authority in the goings on of the group, or certain things that are happening, like events that you go to and charitable things you go to. But I feel like somebody wants to change that a lot, and a lot of times you get too comfortable. There's a lot of Gemini, and you say something that's gonna bite you in the ass. Geminis are notorious for that. Also some other air signs, but mostly it's like an Aries, or like an earth sign. There's a lot of earth sign in here. Yeah, so it's earth sign, fire sign, and air sign that are in here. If there was any water signs, this would be interesting. But yeah, if you feel like somebody's taking advantage of you, they are. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, that would be our water sign, but since it's upside down, it doesn't really count. So there's a point where there's going to be breaking of like certain things in the group. Now, if you think about it, since I chose Alice in Wonderland cards and not my deck that usually tells us about these things, like the blue deck. The blue deck has those little children, and they like hold up like swords and stuff. That's the truth deck. This is an idea deck. My Alice in Wonderland deck, I always use as an idea when I'm trying new things, or I'm trying to get to the bottom of a situation that might be based on idea or gossip. This is not a real scenario. This is what somebody is thinking about your situation. They think that you're going to be overwhelmed, you're going to feel bad, you're going to give into temptation, do the wrong thing, and get yourself into more trouble. With the Aries in reverse, the Aries is usually a point of self. It requires you to be yourself in situations, and with it upside down, they're thinking that you're going to lose who you are as a person, and you'll feel bad, you'll lose confidence and things. They're targeting your confidence. I mean, it's really low, and you can't really do that. A lot of people have high confidence even when they're doing like exotic dancing and stuff, like belly dancing. I used to do a lot of belly dancing, but yeah, I was 16 then, and it was fun. But yeah, the Cancer sign that would flip this card isn't here. It would be more of a compassionate reading, but since the devil's here, they're like thinking about, oh, this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen, and they won't have any more choices, and they're gonna feel overwhelmed, and they're gonna be fighting with each other, and then like the Hangman, they won't have any idea what to do, and then we can come in with the Ace of Wands and take their spouse, and take their gold and work with people in order to get money and stuff. And then they're gonna be over here. What the fuck? These people really think that you're gonna fall. Like, the thing that I was always taught from my grandmother is that the lioness always hunts in silence, okay? And I've always done that. You always tell people what they want to hear, and then when it comes down to it, they don't know which way's front. But you need to do something that would switch their entire world around. There's the power of one here, okay? There's you're Alice in this. See, because you take away all the negative cards. Let's take away all these upside down cards. Then you have Alice at the bottom. You have the 10 at the top. You have the arguments, and you have the devil. Now, with the 6 of Pentacles here, you hold all the power to this situation. This situation can easily be destroyed. You can turn it into a resolution. Now it's the end of temptation and sacrifice. The end of fighting. The end of a heavy load being lifted. And then you have your 6 of Pentacles here. This is what you've been working for. This is your cake. You can have your cake and eat it too if you want. But you worked for this. You collected your money. You worked for this. This is not the end result. This is what you've been working towards. This is kind of like, here you go. Here's your dessert. With the enemies, you could actually be serving them. They're just desserts. But there are ways to switch this situation around. If you know somebody that's talking about you or saying the wrong thing, just remember, put your head on correctly. Make sure that you're striving forward and not backwards. If they want to be immature and lose their jobs, that's their business. But I would talk to HR or your boss about the gossip that's been going around the office. And if it's happening in your friend group, it's probably time to find new friends. There's no reason to stay stagnant or on the same subject. If you have a spouse, you have a thing going around, you might want to look for a new house. Get away from the energies that be and make your own luck. But you do have options. You have options to stop whatever these people have planned for you. There's about, 6? There's about 5 people. There could be 6 people. There's a hidden one that I didn't pull out, but there is about 6 people. 6 is not a lucky number when it comes to gossip, by the way, because it's always a source. The hidden one is always a source. But yeah, you need to make sure that you know it's coming. They're trying to do the wrong thing to you, and you just need to be aware of that. Need to be aware of where exactly this group of people is trying to send you. They're trying to do you wrong, and all you have to do is put everything back right where it's in your favor. It doesn't take much. It just takes, you doing the right thing, safeguarding against people trying to steal from you, people trying to ask you for money, or trying to have you write a check. A lot of times when you write a check, it has too much information about your bank account on it. The only time I'd write a check is if I'm buying groceries or something that would be put through a machine. I wouldn't allow people to know too much about my personal life either. But I would stop having any flashy thing come with me to work or out in public, You're not there to show off your finery. You're there to be a friend to everybody, regardless of what they think of you. When you get home, you can enjoy your fineries, but always have